This year, everything go dey follow follow. Thank you, Victor Thompson, for that song. I love that song. So, guys, welcome back to my space. From whatever platform you're watching this, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any of them. Thank you and welcome back. Thank you for being in my space. And I hope I'm giving you value enough. If I'm not, tell me, hold me to my neck. I want you to give me value in this area. And I gave you the opportunity. I was telling you guys, ask me a question that you want me to respond to. What is it that you were struggling to get feedback on? What is it that you actually want an answer from? Tell me. Bikono, reach out, DM. Then I'm gonna come and respond. I'm gonna come and give that value to you. I just want to intentional about what I share in my space with everyone following me, because I want to. This year is year of give value, give value, take value, give value, take value. People I'm taking from, people that I'm also in their space and I'm taking from them the same way I'm giving out. So I have something to share with you here, and it's God ways appears like it doesn't make sense. God ways appears like it doesn't make sense. So that's what I'm here to talk about. God ways appears like it doesn't make sense. Well, um, this is true. This is true. If someone tell you this is God's way, or if God said this, I feel this is the direction, I feel this is the calling. To humans or to whoever that was not called or did not have that directive or did not was not spoken to, by God or by the Holy Spirit, it was not just spoken to that person, they will never understand. It will never make sense. Nothing around God ways in the beginning makes sense. But all you are expected to do is to just take the actions, do the instruction, just do it. What I'm saying is, as you are all embarking to start this year with all your energy, this year I'll be this year I'll do this, with all your resolutions, with all the plans, with all the things you want to grab, you want to do this year, with every desire of yours I actually want to achieve this year. Hey, pause. Pause. Pause, my people. Pause and ask yourself, this thing I want to embark on this year, or this thing I want to continue this year, am I in God's direction? Am I in God's way? You should pay more attention to you actually doing something around God's ways and not paying attention to doing things that make sense to people. I don't know if I've just confused you. Don't try to do things to impress people. Don't try to do things to for it to make sense to another person, to your neighbor, to your friend, to your colleagues. No, just as long as you got that directive from God in the beginning, yes, God ways in the beginning might not make sense to people that did not get that calling, did not get that directive, but at the end, it will definitely make sense. So, what I'm saying is, please create your quiet time, create a time, go to a very non distractive place. Is it like for some time in Yola? I mean, Yola, guys, for some time in Yola, I've been struggling. This is where I miss Calabar, right? Because in Calabar, I could easily see a green, a nice nature filled environment to just connect with my souls, to just connect with God, to just ask those internal questions, just have a time with myself and with God, with Holy Spirit. I just have time. It's not church, oh. It's not like going to one religious gathering. It's about you and yourself and the Supreme. It's almost like I go to have a lot of there are a lot of places to go to that you have an issue of struggling to where to go to in Calabar. But here in Yola, I have searched, not there, right? So, but then I still struggle to find that space because I can't find that space. It's not in my house. I need, to me personally, what was to me is that I need that personal connecting space. So I created time. I usually find a way to create time for my me time, right? And every year, God speaks. And when He speaks, I discipline myself and try to obey and allow it and allow the result unfold itself. But in the beginning, it doesn't make sense because the things I will be doing this year, it will not make sense to you. It will not make sense to people that even know me. It will not even make sense to people that had worked with me before. They'll be like, where is this coming from? Hello, hello. But I can assure you, the result will tell. So, guys, so my people, so you listening to me, you. It's not about setting the goals. It's not about doing starting the business, doing doing. It's about first of all creating time to connect with God and hear that directive, hear that instruction, hear what you're supposed to do, and then beautifully write it down, and please do not try to have affirmation or confirm from what people think. Like, I have this idea, what do you think? It will not make sense to them. They won't think it because it's not common. It's not common. Let's go back to all the people that have actually obeyed God's instructions. In the beginning, it didn't make sense. It was rubbish. When somebody wants to leave school after school to say, okay, I'm not working, I'm answering the call of God. For those of them that are in ministries, and then friends, people will mock, people will talk, people will do this, and now where are they? I don't want to call names, right? People will say, I had a calling to move from this location to move to that location. In the beginning, it will not make sense to people that are like, what? Your everything is going on here and you want to leave to where you're gonna struggle, you're gonna start. But if you obey, if you obey, my people, it will make sense at the end of the day. Even when I left where I was in Calabar, Calabar, I was happy where I was. I was like, when you're calling young people doing this, I was there. I was known. I was Adegbasi name was making sense. I didn't like it doesn't really get into that life, but I was happy where I was. Like, it was a good start for me to grow into a fantastic life in the future. And then NYC came, I moved to Yola. And then in Yola, I was definitely hoping to redeploy back. Like, no, 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 I can't be here. I need to go back to where I even have a job. But the instruction came. You're not redeploying. So you're letting go everything there and starting your life afresh here. I obeyed and it's paying off. So, guys, I'm done. Ask me questions, make your contributions, comment. I wish you all the best in this new week. Have a great week and watch out for my live session coming up this week. I don't know which day yet, but it's going to come. I'm going to bring the flyer out for you to see. Try to be there because what I'll be talking about, I've already written it down. You'll be glad that you made it to that live session.